Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon 26 channel. This is your boy Blake coming at you today with a new series. If you guys have been around YouTube for a while, if you've been to the Yu-Gi-Oh side of YouTube rather, you'll probably have heard of a gentleman by the name of Cimo. He started a challenge a few months back called the Master Masochist, or the Master Duel Masochist Challenge, where he starts off with the bare minimum of Master Packs. I believe he started with 5, and if he ended up not being able to make a 40 card deck with just those 5, he would open one more pack. But pretty much what it is you start with the bare minimum Master Packs, you build a deck of 40 cards, you take it into the competitively ranked ladder, and from there, anytime you get a win, you get to add another Master Pack to your collection, and whatever Legacy Packs you get from earning that win. And if you lose, you get nothing. So, that is what we are going to be doing here today. So, we're going to go ahead and jump into the shop, and we're going to start out with 5 Master Packs. As you guys can see, this is a completely new account. I haven't done anything except the tutorial on it. So we're going to go ahead and grab these 5 Master Packs. Starting with the first, we got an Ultra right off the bat. That's a good sign potentially. Now it could be an Ultra that has no bearing on our play whatsoever. So we got Laval Judgment Lord. Once per turn, you can banish one Laval monster from your graveyard and inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, and he cannot declare an attack the turn that effect is activated. Live Twin Lilla, Ghost Trick Parade, and our Ultra is a number 88 gimmick puppet of Leo. I mean, I guess this is okay if we were specifically playing the gimmick puppet deck. Or like a level 8 turbo deck. But then we've got Constellar Kaus, Zodiac Catarus, which is actually pretty good if we get some Zodiac cards. Then we've got Gagagagard and Fire King Island rounding out our first pack. So some pretty decent cards in that first pack. Obviously the Ultra could have been better. Second pack here. It looks like it might have potentially got a rarity upgrade. So we've got Assault Armor, which is a specific warrior equip card that could actually come in somewhat handy. Gains 300 attack during your main phase 1. You can send this equip card to the graveyard to allow the equipped monster to attack twice during each battle phase this turn. Dark Mombel, or Mombeel. If you control 3 or more dark monsters, target one face-up card on the field, banish that target. That is removal. In Wave. We're getting a lot of hero cards in this pack. This one's specifically for Doll Mods. Okay, so this is part of that, the Toy Box cards, I believe is what they're called. BES Covered Core. When this card is normal summon, put 2 counters on it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card attacks or is attacked at the end of the damage step, toss a coin and call it. If you call it wrong, remove 1 counter. If this card battles without a counter, destroy it at the end of the damage step. The Wicked Eraser. Melfi Fenny and Infernity Avenger. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a tuner. When a monster you control except Infernity Avenger is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster and sent to the graveyard, while you have no cards in your hand and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. And if you do, its level becomes the original level of the destroyed monster. So that's actually not terrible. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during the damage step, or if opponent monster targets this card for an attack, you can return this card to the hand, then you can special summon 1 beast monster from your hand except Melfi Fenny. During your end phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each effect of Melfi Fenny once per turn. That's actually not terrible. Must be normal summon by attributing 3 monsters. This card's attack and defense are equal to the number of cards your opponent controls times 1,000. During your main phase, you can destroy this card. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, destroy all cards on the field. That's not crazy good. The 3 tributes is awful, but I mean, it's a card. So far, I didn't mean to go all in on there, but so we've got Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, Mythical Beast, Basilisk. I've never seen this card. It's a pendulum card. If you have no card in your other pendulum zone, you can destroy this card, and if you do, shuffle 1 face-up spellcaster pendulum monster from your extra deck into your main deck, except Mythical Beast Basilisk. So this goes in the Endymion deck. Okay. Dark Contract with Patent License. So this is for a DDD card. Ally of Justice Core Destroyer. Start of the damage step, if this card battles a light monster, destroy that monster. So it's removal for light monsters. And we've got Synchro Cracker. Target 1 Synchro monster you control, return it to the extra deck, and if you do, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that Synchro monster's original attack. Following that, we've got Sky Striker Mecha Eagle Booster. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target 1 face-up monster on the field. That target is unaffected by card effects this turn, except its own, and if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, it cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. I mean, it's kind of okay. It really takes, looks like at least an extra deck monster to really pop this off. But we'll see what we can do with it. Then we've got Steamroid. Steamroid's pretty fun. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, this card gains 500 attack during the damage step only. If it is attacked, it loses 500. It's an 1800, 1800. So it's got a pretty nice stat line for just a normal summonable monster. And then we've got Mecha Phantom Beast Tetherwolf. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, if this card is normal summoned, special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast token. This card's level is increased by the total levels of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per battle during the damage step, when this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you contribute 1 token and this card gains 800 attack. That is actually pretty good. So, pack number 4 here. Ooh, rarity upgrade. Let's go. Let's see what we get. Obviously, with it being in the master pack, it could be anything. Machina Cannon. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned by sending 1 or more other machine monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Gains 800 attack for each monster sent to the graveyard for this special summon. So if I get a bunch of machine cards, that could be useful. Ancient Warrior Saga. If you control an Ancient Warriors monster with 2 or more different attributes, so this is not useful. Follow Wing. Activate this card by targeting 1 Synchro monster you control. I don't have any yet. Speak of the Devil. Alright, so this is generic and it is a level 8. We do have at least 1 tuner that I can think of with Infernity Avenger, so this might be summonable. If this card is synchro summon, you can target 1 fish monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls, banish them. Okay. If this card is banished, you can banish 1 fish monster from your graveyard and special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Ascon, the Bicorn Goatee, once per turn. That's not terrible. Up next, we've got Ojama Blue. This card is destroyed by battle. You can add 2 Ojama cards to your hand. Parry. Return 1 Gladiator Beast card from your hand to the deck and negate the activation of the effect of a trap card and destroy it. Evil Blast. Activate only when a monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field. Equip this card to that monster. It gains 500 attack. During each of your opponent's standby phases, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. So it's like a worse nightmare wheel. Then we've got Rampart Blaster as our last card in pack 4. This seems pretty, this bicorned Goatee card seems pretty good. Obviously I'd like to have more fish to make it really pop, but I also think we're going to have to end up doing at least one more pack because we've gotten like 4 or 5 extra deck cards that won't make it into a main deck. So up next we've got Primordial Soup. Once per turn during your main phase, you can shuffle up to 2 Evil Sword monsters from your hand into the deck, then draw the same number of cards. So yeah, not useful. The Terminus of the Burning Abyss, also not useful. Metaphys Decoy Dragon. When you're a monster... well, this is another scale. I don't remember what the Mythical Beast scale was, but I do now have scales. Amaze Attraction Viking Vortex. Target 1 Amazement monster. Yeah, we don't have Amazement monsters. Raid Raptor Fuzzy Linnaeus. If you control a Raid Raptor monster other than Raid Raptor Fuzzy Linnaeus, or Lanius, I guess would be, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Raid Raptor Fuzzy Lanius from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Raid Raptor Lanius once per turn. You can not special summon monsters the turn you activate either of this card's effects, except Raid Raptor monsters. Perform... ooh, another... well, see, this is also a low scale, though. But perform a Pal Seal Eel. You can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. That face-up monster has its effects negated until the end of the turn. That's actually really good. It's just continuous. You could do that every turn. When this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can target 1 set spell or trap card your opponent controls. That set card cannot be activated this turn. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response. That's actually really pretty decent. Oh, look, another Ancient Warrior Saga card. So I've got 2 of the Ancient Warrior Saga trap cards and no actual Ancient Warrior cards. So that was 5 packs. Let's build the deck that we can real quick and see how much more we need to finish it out. So we've got all these cards here. Oh, let me check this real quick. It's a 4 scale. So none of the scales I got are very good at this point in time. So that is how far I got. Starting here is cards that came from like decks and stuff. And then obviously below that is cards that I don't own. So I'm missing at least 5 cards, so I'm going to have to pop another pack, which is fine. Alright, one more, potentially one more. I need at least 5 main deck cards out of this master pack. Shouldn't be hard to do, but you never know. Gizmek Naganaki, the Sunrise Signaler. You contribute 1 machine monster whose attack equals its own defense. Special summon from your deck 1 machine monster whose attack equals its own defense with a lower level than the tributed monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add to your hand 1 of your banished face-down machine monsters. All that to say that this thing is going to be used to get Machina Cannon out. Ooh! Triple Burst Dragon. So this is Dragon Link, I believe. 2+ monsters accept tokens, so it's generic. Once per turn during the damage step, when a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation. And if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. During your main phase, except the turn this card was special summoned, you contribute this card. Then target 1 Link 2 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And then you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower dragon monster from your hand. Valkyrie Zweet. If this card is summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. After damage calculation, if this card is battled, you can target one continuous spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. That's not, I mean, this isn't terrible. It's removal. It's like immediately upon being summoned, it destroys an opponent's card. And then if it battles, I could target a continuous spell in my graveyard and add it to my hand. So it's not terrible at all. Well, okay, I just realized it's you have to sacrifice for it. That's what makes it terrible. I was wondering why it wasn't like a super rare at the very least with that effect, but then I saw the level on that card. Dragon Revival Rhapsody. You can target up to 2 dragon monsters in your graveyard if you control a spellcaster monster. That's the caveat. You could target up to 2 dragon monsters in your graveyard, including at least 1 normal monster. Special summon them. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. You can only activate 1 Dragon Revival Rhapsody per turn. S-Force Bridgehead. Only works with S-Force monsters. Prank Kids Dropsies. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for the fusion or link summon of a Prank Kids monster, you can gain 1,000 life points. Then you can special summon 1 Prank Kids monster from your hand or deck in defense position except Dropsies. Cool. Gyroid. Hey, we got Steamroid and Gyroid. Now we just need Steam Gyroid and a polymerization. First time this card would be destroyed, and that's actually a pretty decent effect for what we're doing. Magical Musket Desperado. If you control a Magical Musket monster, target 1 face-up card on the field, destroy it. Okay, so we don't have any Magical Musket monsters, but if we do end up getting one, though that card will be a little more useful. Okay, so let's finish this deck up real quick. We'll put you in as a sacrifice. Gyroid, you can come in just because you helped Machina Cannon. I think I got a couple of machines. Yeah, I know I got BES and I got Gizmek. Any other machines? Oh, Ally of Justice, Steamroid, Gyroid's probably. Yeah, I've got a pretty decent selection of machines, actually speaking. Fucking Mecha Phantom Beast, Tetherwolf also. So let's see, what are the other cards that will round out this deck? I guess we'll put Dropsies in. And I get to choose between one of these 3 useless spell or trap cards. Like, all 3 of them are useless, so sure, we'll go there. And that is our deck to begin with. Just go ahead and jump right into our first duel on the ladder. Season 24 has begun. Wait. I was gonna say I don't think it swapped my decks for me. So here, make sure that I have the correct deck selected, and let's go. Ooh, we got heads. I'm going to go second, because I feel like, especially with the way this deck is built, that I could use the extra draw. Got some pretty odd cards in my hand. Like, I don't think I can do a whole lot on my first turn. Yeah, see, the Zodiac cards only do anything if you have them together. I think this guy's just using the dragon structure deck that you get when you finish the tutorial. So, I mean, at least there's that. But again, I don't have anything in my hand that can actually... Well, let's see. Special summon one beast monster. This is a beast warrior, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just gonna set Cataroost and pass. Maybe I should have set... Nah. Does this activate as a quick effect? Oh, it's during my end phase. Okay. I was gonna say if I could special summon that, but maybe the active special summoning it, if the opponent reads it, maybe they'll be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't attack into that. Maybe they'll have a beast monster to special summon against me, and this will not go well. But I mean, if anything else, it at least protects my life points a little better at the end of the turn. Divine Dragon Ragnarok coming in for 1500 damage. Sad that I really don't have a lot to get over that right now. Like, I've got the Mecha Phantom Beast, the Steamroid. Well, there's Gyroid. I mean, that's certainly a card. I'm going to set that. Set one more in my turn, and then at my end phase, I will special summon Melfi Fenny. Just to add that extra card. It's all in the name of life point protection. This guy does not care about imperm columns. Wait, what does this do? When the equip monster activates its effects, return it to the hand. Oh. Damn. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty good. It is a type of removal for effect monsters. That is actually pretty good. He's going to hit in for some damage. Oh. Maybe not. Gyroid is not destroyed the first time it is attacked, but it will be this second time. Oh, so it's a then you can. So I could have saved Melfi Fenny right there if I hadn't accidentally clicked no. But that's okay. It's a floater. Is what that is. Well, not a floater, but it's like a weird spirit kind of thing. Anyways, I don't think we're going to be winning this first match here unless I draw something pretty cool pretty soon. Yeah. Well, we'll see. If he drops another monster that's over 1500 attack, we pretty much lose. But this is the way it goes if you're playing the Master Pack or the Master Duel Masochist rules, man. You just gotta kind of hang in there until you get the perfect hand to get a new pack, and then when you get a new pack, you gotta hope you get something good. Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, no, dude, you are all set. Well, I at least get one more draw. If I can draw the Mecha Phantom Beast, I should be fine. But like specifically, just that one card really gets me out of this. I'm getting beat by 1,500 point beatdown in our first game. Primordial Soup. That is not what we needed. Alright, well, that will be loss number 1. Anybody out there wondering, I mean, you should expect to see quite a few losses in this. Again, all credit goes to Cimo, who came up with this idea. I think he's lost over 150 times at this point. Maybe won like maybe 45 games. So there's expected to be a lot of losses in this situation. I can already tell that this guy takes himself super seriously based on his field and everything. Maybe he's a Dark Magician player. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but he's definitely got the ancient Egypt, the ancient Egypt field. Oh, maybe he's playing Labyrinth. If only. If only. Oh, there's the Mecha Phantom Beast we were looking for last time. Let's see. Start your opponent's battle phase. Okay. If your Ancient Warriors monster battles, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the turn, or the damage step. You can only use one of the following effects of the Ancient Warrior Saga Defense Chang Ban per turn. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can send this face-up card from your spell or trap card zone to the graveyard. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target Ancient Warrior monsters for an attack. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Ancient Warriors monster from your deck. Okay, so that's pretty useless. We're going to go ahead and summon out Mecha Phantom Beast Tetherwolf. Oh, it's freaking Eldritch. Do I even want to try? Bro, this is rookie rank. What are you playing full power Eldritch in rookie rank for? Now the question becomes, what else does he have? I'll turn that to off. I don't really have any reason to respond to any of this, not with the cards that I've got. Hold on. I might hear though. Alright, Raid Raptor Fuzzy Lanius. Lanius. I think that's what everybody calls it. Yeah, I really just don't think there's any way to get around this for me, so I'm going to go ahead and surrender on that one as well. There is no way I was getting through a constructed deck, but especially not Eldritch. And speaking of constructed decks, it looks like I'm facing another one. Oh, Live Twin. I actually have this card in my deck. Yeah, Kiss Kill, we know, we know. I need like 5 machine monsters in my hand to get over this with Machina Cannon. Oh man, he went Sunny's Snitch into Sunny's Snitch. That just sounds so dirty. What the? Sunny Snitch? Hmm. I've drawn this card every game, and I literally cannot use it. But I can set it to make it seem like it's a threat. More shenanigans. Huzzah! My Raid Raptor, no! I don't really see a way for to get out of this this time either. I gotta say that first guy that we faced was probably our best bet. But also, I don't know if I said it earlier, but a link to Cimo's YouTube channel will be in the description of every one of these videos, so you could go check out his series. If you haven't yet, his is definitely one to watch. So, all of Cimo's series are really good. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, he's very informative. He knows a lot about the game. He's been playing for quite some time, and honestly, the fact that he came up with this idea as well is just astounding. You know, it's a great idea for a series, and it's a lot of fun. It's like playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, except it's even more bare bones than that. Alright, what you got in mind here, buddy? Evil Twins, Trouble Sunny. I got smacked up for a lot of damage. Oh, is this gonna be it? Can it special summon another monster? Yeah. There it is. That'll do it. You know, I'll let him finish me off. He got to go full combo. I played Miro. It's Miro Day for those wrestling fans from my channel. We'll do another duel. We'll see. I want to try to get at least one win, or you know, maybe. I'm winning the coin flips quite often, but it's just like everybody's got constructed decks in the rookie ranks right now. I'm not even in bronze yet. Okay, 7. That's okay. Okay, we can work with this. God, I wish any of you cards did anything. I have to control 3 dark monsters before that even works. If I get a Chaos Sorcerer, I'll be living, though. Or like Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, or any of those. I swear to God. Is this another Eldritch deck? Following. Yeah, no, I have to control a Synchro monster. That's useless. So we'll just go here. We'll set that. And then we will end our turn. The stalemate. Oh, speaking of Blackluster Soldier. Oh, he's got, okay. Blow up my trap that's meaningless. Thank you. Okay, finally he chooses his 3 cards. I get to select one randomly and give it to him. The other 2 go to the grave. So he lost Envoy of Chaos and Gaia the Fierce Knight. Well, those are my end phase. Okay. Oh, is it just Gaia the Fierce Knight in the graveyard? Yeah, that's what it is. It's actually a really good trap card. Shield. Well, there goes Ojama Blue. And he's going to resurrect his Gaia. Oop. Down goes Ojama Blue, as expected, and he did get the Gaia. Dark Hex Sealed Fusion. Are you gonna make Gaia the Dragon Champion right now? That would be sick. I would actually. That would be pretty insane. Or maybe we'll luck out and he'll take too much time trying to figure out what his combo is, and he'll lose that way. Okay, sacrificing the Gaia for a Kaiser Glider. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has the same attack. That's actually a really good effect to have. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target one monster in the field, return that target to the hand. Kaiser Glider's not terrible. It's just slow, and because it needs a sacrifice. Like, if it was a 4-star monster, it would easily be at least a super rare. Speaking of needing a sacrifice, this guy needs 2. How am I ever supposed to get 2 freaking monsters on board? I can barely keep 1. None of my monsters are very strong. Come on, Chase. Loco Chase. Okay. I think I lose right here. Well, depending. He'll probably swing in with the Gaia first, because it's the mid-attack range. Oh, okay. Or we're going to see a Link summon. And he goes into Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Boss monster has hit the field. It's going to take out my Gizmek monster 100%. And now it's at 4,500 attack. Awesome. I feel like I've got some generic removal somewhere in my deck, but I don't know that I can draw it. Why would you... Why would you do that? Alright, so he got another Envoy of Chaos to his hand. I drew a freaking Prank Kids card. Let's go. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna surrender. I don't want to get out of rookie rank until I get an actual win, so if I surrender, I won't move to bronze for nothing. Oh, I actually lost the coin toss on this one. And I'm going first. Great. Oh, this guy's got a decked out field, decked out cards. This guy just obviously doesn't play a lot of ladder. So I am going to place that on my pendulum zone. And I'll put that in defense mode. Put that face down, and in my turn, I'll put the spell card face down to try to like bait my opponent a bit. They could be playing Orcust, which would actually be cool. Orcust is one of my favorite decks. A little bit about me and my Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge. Okay, he's playing Dark Magician. A little bit about me and my Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge. I've been playing since it came out in the States. I was like 5 or 6 when I first started collecting. I'm 29 now. I'll be 30 in a couple months. I'll be 30. And in that time, I've probably started and quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh 3 or 4 times. I started with collecting, and then probably about the time I was 13, I quit. And then 2 or 3 years later, I started playing competitively with a couple of my buddies in high school. And then when Pendulums came out, we all quit because we did not want any part of Pendulums. And I hear a lot of stories from former players who quit during the Pendulum era. And then legitimately, so I quit during the Pendulum era, probably about 2014, 2015. And then right before, like 2 months before Master Duel came out, I got back into the game. A buddy of mine, who I used to play with in high school, who started their who helped me start my competitive playing in high school, came to visit me for Christmas, and you know, we got past the introductions of like, hey, how you been? It's been a while, haven't seen you in a minute. And then we get to the point, oh, he's playing Destiny and Phoenix Enforcer, yeah. So after we got past the hey, how you been? See, we immediately jumped into talking about how much fun we had playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And then he and I started playing on Dueling Book. And then, like, right after that, I saw Master Duel was coming, and I just had to jump in. So I've been playing Master Duel since the very beginning. I have like 3 or 4 accounts. One on my Xbox, one main account on my PC that I've been playing with. Then I have one on my Switch, one on my phone, and then this one. So I've actually got like 5 accounts right now. I'm in it. It looks like the Phoenix Enforcer fell for the bait. This is such an odd pairing. Destiny Heroes with Dark Magician. I mean, to each their own. If it works for you, my man. That's awesome. That's a very, very pretty Dark Magician. I love this artwork. My favorite artwork is obviously the original artwork that came in the starter deck Yugi when it first came out. That artwork has always held a special place in my heart for the Dark Magician. Just like the starter deck Kaiba Blue Eyes. It's my absolute favorite art of Blue Eyes. I think there's like 8 or 9 different Blue Eyes arts now. And that one still is to this day my favorite of all time. Now what's funny is he's gonna get Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer back here at the beginning of my turn. Yep. We're going to go ahead and activate this to make sure he can't just pop off whenever he wants to. Well, I forced it out of him. That is fine. Funny if it didn't work. Oh no, not Eternal Soul. Bro, you're actually kind of wild for playing that right now, and you have the card advantage, because if I just dropped an MST, it'd be over for you. There's really no way I can beat this, so we're just going to go ahead and surrender. What is up with all these constructed decks in Rookie? That's what I want to know. Like, how are you guys rocking constructed decks and you can't get out of Rookie? Do you just never play on the competitive ladder before? I am going second this time around, which is better for me. I feel like this guy's probably just using a structure deck. His name is Kyle. Nice to meet you, Kyle. I keep drawing the Dark Momble and the freaking Fusion Burning Abyss card that doesn't work for me at all. And Following. Like, I've drawn those 3 cards so many times in my opening hand. Lord of D, but I don't see a Flute of Summon and Dragon. If you're gonna Kaiba out, my man, you gotta go full regalia here. You gotta drop the Flute of Summon and Dragon and bring out 2 Blue Eyes. Well, he's gonna end his turn. And another, none of these cards do anything for me. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Steamroid. I'm just gonna swing in. I think that's my first damage I've ever actually done. Now, if he summons anything with over 1300 attack, Steamroid dies. Well, he's having connectivity issues. Maybe he's going to disconnect. Maybe we will get our first Master Duel Masochist victory. Nope, he summons a Luster Dragon, of course. Yeah, no, you can swing over me, bud. There's nothing I can really do about it. If I can draw another machine monster, I can special summon cannon in defense mode and kind of hold my field down until I can maybe draw something different. But I really don't even know what I've got to top a Luster Dragon. Of all things. Yeah, see, this doesn't do Nikes for me. I'll play it face down and in my turn. I think he's playing the dragon structure deck that you get too. That's what it feels like. Started this mission with against a dragon structure deck, and here we are yet again. He's suspicious. Stamping Destruction, not bad. It'd mean a lot to me if I cared about what I had face down. If I don't draw anything on this next draw, then I'm probably just going to surrender. Well, I kind of don't want to because he's having connectivity issues, so if he disconnects, I could pick up my first win. I'll set Ojama Blue and end my turn. Got a lot of GX cards. Alright, Kyle. Let's see what you got, bud. Alright, now the Luster Dragon goes into defense mode. Alright, take 500 damage from that. Don't get anything from Ojama Blue being destroyed because I don't have any other Ojamas. Yep, there's just nothing for me there. Kind of odd that Machina Cannon is kind of a win condition at this point in time. It's not necessarily a win condition. Oh, I have 0 things I can actually do with my first hand. That's absolutely wild. Oh, he's playing gimmick puppets. Heck yeah. I like gimmick puppets. One of the decks I tried to build when it first arrived was gimmick puppets. The thing about this is, though, I don't know if there's any way. I know, you know, this starting hand is awful. Also, I am a bit under the weather, if you guys can't tell. I haven't actually been able to record a whole lot, which is why I haven't uploaded in about 2 weeks. Because of the sickness, my wife had it first, and now I've got it. I'll see what my first draw is, but if it's nothing that can, like, do anything, then I'm going to surrender. Alright, looks like you might be getting ready to exceed summon with these two. Which is funny, because I've got one of his boss monsters right here. Yep, there's Puppet of Strings. And he's got a Shardigree to top it all off. Nice. Yep, that is going to be a surrender. Okay. What do you do in the pendulum zone? Nothing. So we'll go here and here and pass. Oh, he's got a Metal Reflex Slime. Is he gonna go Egyptian God Slime on me? He could. He's got the 14 card extra deck. His main deck is kind of thick though. I didn't play around the Imperm column. Oh no. Oh, he is going Egyptian God Slime. Let's go. That is too funny. You know what? Sure. You get 500 attack, but now every one of your standby phases you take 500 points of damage. Oh, you didn't want the extra 500 attack, bro? That's fine. Oh, we got Egyptian God Slime turn 2. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. There's got to be somebody on this damn game that's willing to let us take a victory. mean, honestly speaking, this is one of the better hands we've started with. If I had if I had Machina Cannon in my hand right now, we would be swimming, dude. Who knows, maybe I can draw up my next card. White Rose Dragon. So he's playing a Rose Dragon deck. Neither of you are tuners. White Rose Cloister. Okay. Well, that was certainly a start. I'm just going to go ahead and swing over the blue rose. And end my turn. Rocks Rose Dragon. Still can't. Oh, but he does. It is a level 3 tuner. They can make Black Rose now. Question is, will they? They're taking their sweet time. Here it comes. Here comes the Black Rose. I just realized both of those dragons looked almost exactly the same. Come on, use the effect. Pop the whole field. So he did Black Rose, which is hilarious, considering Mecha Phantom Beast's effect, allowing him to stay alive. But now he's going to take it out with the Fallen Angel of Roses, even though that's not a Rose Dragon monster. Oh, it's a plant monster, that's why, okay. Yeah, take out my Mecha Phantom Beast. Alright, so I'm going to put this in my scale section here. I guess... That's funny, he can actually summon Gyroid or Steamroid. Oh wait, no, it's got to be lower level than the... Okay. This gentleman does certainly like to take a while to Alright, well, that'll do it for today's episode of Master Duel Masochist. Obviously, we didn't get any victories today. We didn't get to add to our deck, but hopefully in the next video we will get to. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.